Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet all at last. And now, well, here we are at it for the last time here in HJN. And yeah, Season 1 is still going to be going around for a while, but for the time being, today, January 12th, this is the last time ever, for a while actually, that I'm going to be doing anything normal for the channel. Because starting on January 13th, maybe up until around mid-April, there's going to be a new crossover coming around. And as I've said before, it's between Nerf Secret Revealed and Honest J. Nowak. They're finally going to be blended together as one, and tomorrow is when it's all going to begin. So you can expect that to start popping up on the channel sooner than you think. So right there is all you need to know. But until that happens, well, I basically have, well, let's look at this. And then of course I have the regular notepad as a whole. But don't worry, I still have the notepad around, just not over here with me anymore. Because after all, this one is just a small sheet. And there was a small box over here that does in fact contain what begins in the Nerf Secrets Revealed and HJN crossover, but, well, here we go. Number 590. Coloration. So, yeah, that thing's going to recycling, but until then, I might as well talk a little bit about Coloration before finally moving on to another crossover for the channel itself. Crossover, Nerf Secrets Revealed, and Honest J. Nowak, which will have a name for it, no doubt, pretty soon. Coloration, though, is a whole nother story. There's been a lot of things in history, especially in more recent times, that we've been able to get a lot of good color into. And when I speak of color, I mainly refer to the type of color that just so happens to have a huge abundance of different selections based on hue, saturation, density, brightness, contrast, and all other occurring factors that just... okay. They all pretty much come together to make color what it is. Because especially in today's time, we have ourselves a lot of different movies and shows, as well as books and many other forms of pop culture, media, and likewise that happen to utilize colors and patterns to the best that they can. And a lot of people do what they can to try to make the colors look as appealing as possible, but there are some cases where the black and white, which had traditionally been used way back in the day, if you really want to go back, I mean, that's pretty much a long time ago. Black and white, however, does still come around to pop culture every now and then, especially with a recent case of The Lighthouse, which starred actors like William Dafoe and, well, I mean, there were some good actors right in there, and it also showed that A24 would become pretty good someday when it came to filmmaking in recent history. I mean, black and white, though, had certainly been used even after the 50s and 60s, so that still goes to show that it is still a cult phenomenon out there. It brings back some nice sort of classic vibes to it, and also gives us a nice aesthetic feel of what the good old days were certainly like, depending on what generation we grew up in. So, Coloration, though, it does things even better. It gives us a feel to what really is there, what stuff really looks like, and how it actually feels. Having color around is just incredible, no matter which way you look at it. You can look at the background with some ranges of brown, white, light gray, and then of course you got me with some teal, silvery sort of color, non-metallic, like purple, yellow, white, and yada yada. So that's pretty much gonna cut it. And now we're all done here with HGN for right now. Because starting tomorrow, January 13th, all the way up until, well, sometime in April, as I found out myself, comes Nerf Secret Revealed and Honest J Nowak together as one. So, stay tuned for that tomorrow morning. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.